Well, welcome, of course. It's your girl Lydia Patel. I've got none other than Konstrictshun, the artist, with me today. We're hanging out. We're going to go a little bit one-on-one and really get some details on what he's been working on up until this point and definitely what he's got coming up next. Konstrictshun, I know I call you Strick. You're one of the family. How are you? What's going on?
A lot's been going on. You know a lot that's going on. Y'all know a lot that's going on that's watching. With the music, I charted in January for new urban artists on the Billboard. I think it was like 25, 26. Then last month, week ending April 15th, 2011, I charted contemporary radio hit rhythmic in the top 100 last month. Shout out to Don Jr. St. Louis. Y'all been giving me a lot of spins in the South and the West Coast and all that. So, and MTV Radio, gave me some spins on Booty in the Circle. So.
That is great. So how did that all come about? How did you even get to, there's so many artists out there who would even love to be on any Billboard. How did that all come about for you?
Well, it came about me just like pushing my music, letting go of the past, learning how to let go, things that don't go your way, certain people that came along and try to work with you. It's really, it can be a really headache. It can be a headache, Got a lot of selfish people out there that's just all about themselves, but at the end of the day, it's all about determination and loving what I do. And my career was stagnated. As you know, we had the production company SPR, so it was a good stagnation because I learned the business. So I just figured that my music was good enough. If I was good enough to get a Billboard press release, I felt like it was good enough to hit the Billboard, so I just had to make sure I did the right things to protect my music. Shout out to John and Matt Strickler. Good show the other night. They were the really first managers to push me out there to the world as far as putting a Billboard press release together. So
Absolutely, and sometimes you have to let go of certain things, let go of all the negative to really be able to move forward. So you have a management team. Who are you managed by now?
Well, I'm dolo right now. I'm a free agent right now. I'm just doing me. I'm basically managing myself and waiting for the right person to come along. I'm already at the next level, but to push me to put me in the level of the next level now. That's the level I'm on right now. So, and I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? And that's all. Thank God, the man upstairs and stuff like that. And I got a beautiful woman that's holding me down. So
every king has got to have a great queen on his side. So definitely, if you have someone,
she won't be telling her name, Kimberly.
We won't shout her out. She knows. You know who you are. Definitely. So what other projects do you have coming up next?
Well, I'm gonna throw out the other single, Freeze. Booty in the Circle and It's the Dumbest Ish is on sale on iTunes, Rhapsody, Amazon. You could get them singles. Shockhound, Zoom is gonna be on all them sites and stuff like that. You can go. It's only at 99 cents. Some of it's 85 cents. I don't know. You know what I mean? But it adds up.
It does add up, but when you be surprised, sometimes people are purchasing your songs. Like I have a radio show as well, and I was in the chat room, and I had someone who said, "Hi, I'm from Kazakhstan," and they're listening. I'm like, "How you find me?" But you never know. It's the power of the internet right now. And speaking of the internet, there's been a lot of people who've been talking some nonsense. We're May 21st, 2011. And usually I don't mention the dates in our interviews, but however, today was supposed to be D-Day. When I mean D-Day, it was supposed to be the end of the world. A lot of crazy people, even artists have been getting in on this, different celebrities who I'm like, why would you endorse this? No, I'm not saying in the least I don't believe in the Bible or anything. I am a fond believer of the Lord completely. But this was all over the train. And as an artist, how do you feel when there's people who are endorsing this and the responsibility that you have, even as media people, to portray the right images?
First of all, life is inevitable. You cannot predict when the world's going to end. Only God knows when the world's going to end because He created it. So whoever supported that right there that I just showed, you're an idiot. I'm not even going to edit. You don't got to edit it. You're an idiot. I'm not going to curse, but you're an idiot for even supporting ignorance like that, because all it is a gimmick for money. That's all it is. And those who follow that and even believe that, you're an idiot too.
That's all we're gonna say about that, because as a side note, there's a lot of people who are gonna really wake up tomorrow morning gonna be quite upset. They're gonna be in debt too, because I was hearing about people who were going taking out credit cards, maxing it out. They're like, you know what, the world's gonna end. I don't have to pay for it. I mean, I wish I could kind of, tell Visa, that those pair of shoes I bought last month, I don't gotta pay for.
Well, I tell you what, man. If the world gonna end, it felt like it ended now because it's already crazy. You know what I mean? It's been crazy for years. But like I said, it's just people do things to get attention and put money in their pocket. It's hard today out there. But we got our kids out here. What kind of example you set for the children? Children, whether you know it or not, children will hear and see these things. And what's your name? Patrick Fitz. What's your name, man?
We'll find out. What's his name? Let's look and see. Robert Fitzpatrick.
You probably already famous enough, so so I don't mind dropping your name, but come on, you're an author. You mean to tell me you could not put out nothing more creative than that? There's other things in this world that need to be focused on than predicting that it's going to end. We got enough problems right now, and you want to just contribute, and whoever was supporting that, all of y'all clowns. Y'all clowns.
But you know what? Enough about him. Let's keep it on to you. Yeah. What's the predictions for you? What's coming up? I know we talked about the projects, but in terms of your music, where else do you see yourself as an artist? Because, artists are not just artists anymore. They're producers. They're coming out with clothing lines. Where do you see yourself going as well?
Well, shout out to Explore Talent, Julian Tap Scott. I said it right. Tap Scott, Explore Talent. I've been back and forth with that dude for Explore Talent. Y'all know. Everybody knows who Explore Talent is. Right now, I'm working on submissions to, doing extras, getting into film and stuff like that. Being that we come from a family of film doing what we do, the production company. So now, I got a couple of emails coming from casting directors to try to do some commercials, even voiceovers. Because I got a crazy voice. I can do all kind of stuff.
Look for that coming out. With Strick, where can we get in contact with you and definitely check out some of the great music and videos that you got out?
You could go on YouTube. Konstrictshun, Google me as well, Bing search, everything will come up.
Why did you spell it? Because a lot of people, it's very important. He doesn't spell it the conventional way, so let him spell it for you.
Pretty sure it's gonna show on the monitor, but I think when it's edited, I think for the slow ones, the editor should put the bouncing ball, so it's KONSTRICTSHUN.
I like it. And we'll make sure to put a bouncy smiley on that. Just for me, because I want a bouncy smiley face. Well, Konstrictshun, I want to thank you for taking the time and joining me today. Definitely check him out, Facebook, Twitter, the MySpace. Well, for those who like to use MySpace still, but definitely the YouTube.
I'm always on Facebook. And people on Facebook, if you stop going back and forth on my page. If you're going to say hi, just say hi. Don't request me and then just look at me. I'm going to talk to you. I'm not stuck up. I'm not a brother.
Check him out on his Facebook. Of course, you're watching Lydia Patel Live. We got Konstrictshun right here in the building with us. We're doing it up real big. And guess what? Be on the lookout for him. He's got some hot music coming up.
Oh, definitely. I do got some new stuff coming up, because, people, this is for the people in New York. See, my Booty in a Circle, and it's the dumbest ish. Is kind of old to people that know me, but it's those who know the industry, it takes years to push hits. So now them hits is out there, it's new to the world. So those fit here, y'all home sitting in New York, narrow-minded thinking you just got to be a star in New York. I'm still new. Don't get it twisted. My joint just dropped. It just got officially released to the world. But for those in New York that follow me, family and close people, I feel like I had to direct this to y'all because I'm tired of y'all calling me and tired of y'all telling me when you gonna do new stuff. Okay, it's coming.
It's coming. All right. No dates. Just be on the lookout for it. It's Konstrictshun right here. Don't go anywhere.